What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So I'm observing this Knox Hill versus Screwface Jean battle, right? Now I'm gonna just say this. I just came into knowing who these individuals are on YouTube about like a month and a half ago. This was all like, nah, what was it 2 months ago? 2 months ago, a little over 2 months ago, during the Benzino and Eminem situation, right? And they were covering the songs. And so now Knox Hill and Screwface are at it with it. Going at each other on songs, and it's like a little YouTuber reaction version of Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, right? And I'm observing everything taking place, y'all. And it's so funny to me. I know why a lot of y'all don't like Screwface. A lot of y'all don't like Screw because he don't deride Eminem like y'all do. The quickest way to blow up your channel, everybody knows it, is to act like you don't know Eminem. Or some people be acting like they don't know Eminem's music in order to grow their channel. Some people have never heard it and act like it's the best thing in the world every time. They just keep reacting to his content because Eminem got so many deriders on YouTube. All you got to do is say stuff. I promise y'all, if I had a channel just reviewing Eminem stuff and talking about how great he is and saying he's the greatest in the world, my channel would be astronomical. I'm sure it would be, because all you have to do is fawn over Eminem. That's the cheat code. And a lot of these black reactors, they know that. A lot of other reactors know it too, but black reactors, they do it a lot because they know that's the best way to grow their channel and to get buzzing. Don't say nothing bad about Eminem ever and you will be okay. Everything will be all right and your channel will blossom and grow. Screwface like me refuses to just fawn over everything Eminem does and says, right? And so people don't like that. So they've already looked at him as like public enemy number one in a lot of ways. So in this battle with Knox Hill, he's battling and he points out that in one of the songs, in some song he did or something previously, Knox Hill said something like, you're going to end up like Ahmaud, like you're going to end up like Ahmaud Arbery, who was slain by some white racist individuals, right? And then Knox Hill come out and act like, I guess he apologized whether he said the line like, oh man, I had to think about how would Ahmaud's mother feel. Bro, knock it the fuck off. See, I don't like when people play dumb. I hate that shit. Don't insult my intelligence. You knew what the ramifications of doing that would be. How that would affect Ahmaud Arbery's family, and you didn't give a fuck. You chose to say it because you meant that shit with your whole heart. You used black pain, black trauma as a bar. And try to somebody, you gonna end up like him. Like, who the fuck, what? That type of shit get motherfuckers slapped the shit out of. And he know that. But he wanna play and act like you know better. And Screwface ain't giving you no pass for, and I salute that shit. Nah, bro, we ain't letting it ride because you love him. And I'm getting no fuck about that shit, dog. Don't use my people pain for no bar. Because I promise you, if Knox Hill was Jewish or something like that, I don't know if he is or not. If he was Jewish, and you said something about the Holocaust or bar, oh my God, he'd be ready to call the people on you. Call you anti-Semitic and everything if that happened. You know? And people wouldn't let it ride. I don't know, when it come to black folks, a lot of these white YouTubers and a lot of these white reaction people, they always try to act like black pain is just something we should just get over. We should just, hey, it's just people can say the N-word, it's just a word. Hey, man, get over it. It's just a word. And try to tell us how the fuck we supposed to respond to stuff. And I respect Screwface for standing down on that shit and saying, no, we ain't letting that ride, even though he getting a lot of YouTube money. I respect that because a lot of dudes take the coon route out and act like it ain't nothing. And y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Dudes like Stevie Knight, coon, shuck, and jive, Sambo it up for Eminem, right? And I remember, I hate dudes like this. Like, Stevie Knight panders to conservative crowds because he knows, like, that's the way to get his channel to blossom. He acts like we all just victims, all this, we all just always being victims. He always try to act like he sweeps black pain and trauma under the rug. I don't respect black men that do shit like that. I don't, right? And he panders to conservatives so much. I remember when he was reviewing the X-Men series or something, and he was complaining about, who was it? Aurora Monroe, Storm's hair, and why they got her hair like that. He's talking about, man, it's that woke shit. I'm tired of this woke shit. All this woke shit, I'm tired of that woke shit. And people, the conservative people that he likes to, the ones he like to kiss their ass. He kissed the conservatives who ass he kissed. They were in the comments like, bro, calm down, relax. Aurora's hair or Storm's hair is like that in the old comics. That was how it originally was. He had these type of hairstyles in the comics. Relax. You just so quick to call everything woke because he feels like it will get him a like, it will get his views up if he just calls everything woke and attack anything new with the woke label, because it will attract conservatives to try to come round up on his channel. That shit lame to me. Then I remember when Benzino was going at it with Eminem and Stevie Knight, oh my God, all this race talk, oh my God. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I don't give a fuck. Y'all won't be mad at me. I don't give a damn. Why all y'all keep complaining about race being used? If it's a good angle to use, fuck it. When I never seen so many people bitch about shit in a battle, like especially if Maz ain't in here, like I'm talking about. They tell, because this is what happens. Y'all will tell us to get over white folks using the N-word, but we be ready to bitch because somebody uses a race angle to talk about, oh, somebody taking advantage of the culture. Oh my God, all this race shit. Oh my God. Like, boy, these YouTubers turn into hoes. When you talk about race, they act like they be ready to cry, like broads or something, like we can't bring this up. Bro, Jay-Z and Nas were talking about leaving condoms in the baby seat, and then we get, oh my God, the race talk. Oh my, like, bro, no, ain't nobody gonna change shit up for y'all. Don't give a fuck about what y'all think. Oh, don't race talk. No. If it's a good angle to use, we're gonna use it. Stevie Knight, oh my God, he's talking about race. Oh my God. Bro, put your skirt down, B. You feel me? And then I remember, and he pointed out No Life Shaq. Shaq seems to be a good dude, but he another one, you know, and he admitted an Eminem reaction changed his life. So he's never going to say anything bad about Eminem, ever. I'm always going to look at him as he's biased when it comes to Eminem. Because he's always going to be biased because of Eminem. The Eminem supporters changed his life when he reacted to an Eminem song. So he's always going to just ooze over everything Eminem does. And I'm not ever going to expect him to be unbiased when it comes to Eminem, right? But he had a video, I don't know what dude he was covering, some dude, white dude that's supposed to be from my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. Y'all gotta tell me where that white dude grew up at. I'm not saying white folks it ain't no white folks that live in hood neighborhoods. But in Chicago, that shit is very rare. White folks do not grow up with black folks in Chicago like that. We don't. It's very, 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 very rare. For real. My homeboy, one of my best friends, his grandfather white. He was the only white man we knew in the hood where we live at. White folks don't even want to come where we live at in Chicago on the south side. You hear me? So I gotta tell me where he grew up at in Chicago. The dude that used the N-word. Some white rapper that used the N-word in this song, and he was just pointing out stereotypes. No, bro. The N-word should be coming out your fucking mouth. I don't care what way you trying to use it and market it. No. You're not gonna be using a word that was used to degrade my ancestors, my grandma, my granddaddy. You feel me? That's from the rural Mississippi. My great-grandmother, great-grandfather. You're not going to be using them words that was used to degrade my people. And it's not going to be flying out your mouth unchecked. It's not. I don't give a fuck if you're from Chicago or not. I really want to know if he was walking the same blocks I was walking. I really want to know that. You know what I'm saying? He could have been, but you know, a lot of people be saying they from Chicago and they be from the suburbs somewhere, south suburbs, somewhere far, and he could have been from Chicago. I don't give a fuck if he is or not, to be real with you. You shouldn't be saying the N-word. You're white. Stop. You're not black. Don't be saying the N-word. Stop it, right? So the dude, Shaq, was reviewing the dude's video. The white dude said the N-word, and Shaq acting like it's cool that he said it. And then the white guy made a point. I guess he's pointing out stereotypes about black folks having their pants sagging and selling drugs in front of the liquor store, smoking weed and all of that. And Shaq goes, that's what 80% of black folks do. That's what they be doing. That's what they be doing. Shaq comes and cleans it up and says, I'm just talking about the people in my surroundings. I'm not talking about it. I'm just saying what I see. In my county where I come from, y'all got to see where I come from. Bro, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And Chicago is bigger than where he come from without question. I know it. Somewhere in South Carolina, I know it's bigger, right? So I know the statistics would be different. Using 80%, big ass statistics to generalize black folks. All we do is smoke weed, don't take care of our kids. That's some shit white conservatives say. People that don't give a fuck about black people. That's what Candace Owens' crowd thinks about black people. And for you to regurgitate that shit out your mouth and give that credence, it's clown shit. It's clown shit. It's coon behavior. Right? Because there's a lot of folks in my city, Chicago, a lot of my friends, we got degrees. Some of my classmates got doctorates. A lot of us got masters. We take care of our children. A lot of my friends married, living great lives. If they're not married, they working in corporate America, doing great things, man. We ain't all sitting on the block when smoking weed and selling drugs. Like, bro, 80% of dudes do that. Bro, using that, throwing that statistic out there to make us just look all bad. That's coon behavior. And I see white folks, that's the truth, that's the truth. I'll slap the shit out of y'all too. Just saying that shit is the truth. Y'all don't know what the fuck that be going on in our black community with our people. You don't. Y'all don't. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not saying I'll slap white folks too, because I know you're going to say it. I'm saying white people that's saying all we do is the truth. I'll slap the shit out of y'all. If you saying that's the truth, that all we do is sell drugs and smoke weed and all that. A lot of y'all don't even be coming where we live at because y'all scared to come unless y'all want to go over to O Block for a picture with King Von mural. You feel? And that shit don't count because you coming over there real quick and getting your ass the hell up out of there. You know? But you know, I don't be co-signing. A lot of these dudes, black reactors, they coon and buffoon and shuck and jive because they know it will give them looks. It will give them some type of it will give them a fan base. You know? And yeah, man, it boggles my mind. But that's why y'all don't like Screwface, because he calls that out. He don't let it slide. He didn't let that Ahmaud Arbery line slide, right? He didn't let it slide that Shaq was out here throwing made up statistics about black people out here to make us look bad. He didn't let that slide. He don't let it slide. He don't just deride Eminem all the way. He don't do that. And a lot of y'all favorites do that. Like Knox Hill, Eminem big is derider. And I know he don't I'm telling you, I know they do not be first time listens when he break down them songs like he be trying to make it sing. The way I'm watching him break down Kendrick Lamar stuff, people have to really figure out what Kendrick was saying for real. Like where you get that from? He acting like he just thinking of it on spot. No, you not, bro. I know you sat down and studied that material and then released it after you figure out what he's talking about here and there and there and there. And the stuff that you don't know what he's talking about and other people haven't found out yet, you just say you don't know. You try to act like you don't know some of it, but I can tell the way he was pointing out stuff in Euphoria and Meet the Grams. Yeah, bro, you looked up some of that information. A lot of people that's big Kendrick fans couldn't even think of some of that stuff off the top of their head. Y'all hate Screwface for no reason.